tonight.
Critical roll starting.
Yep. I'm not 20 all of my charisma checks.
Starting. Give it about 15 seconds here for the stream to actually start.
Ba-dum-bum. Oh wait, I shouldn't do that.
Alright, now it's showing that screen. Downsize that. And transition. Hello there, everybody! We're playing.
Guys, they made a
Dungeons &
mistake!
Dragons.
They made a huge mistake.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But
Not sponsored. Not at all.
We are sponsored by Yacht.
Yes.
Yep, they made a mistake and they let me have this.
All right.
Well, they made the mistake.
He's like, I withdraw my hands from this.
Yeah.
I am the mistake, and I'm leading this group. So, good luck, guys. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the best night of the week, Craft Titans Dungeons and Dragons night. Hope you all have had a great week. I've been meaning to do this every week ever since, months ago, but I keep forgetting. Before we begin, any questions, comments, or concerns from our players?
I just want to eat my spaghetti.
And that's going on a t-shirt.
It's going to be fun eating spaghetti, too.
Yeah. Somehow I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah, probably. I feel like this is a very bad place to be.
Also true. I should point, for the viewers who can't see, she's pointing at her nose right now. No, she is. Don't let her convince you otherwise. She really is. Okay. Anyway, so recap where we left off. I guess for the stream, since we're doing a stream, we should go around and introduce ourselves.
Dude, I have spaghetti sauce on my face.
What?
Spaghetti sauce on my face.
I can't see your face.
And that was your introduction. All right.
Okay.
We'll
That
start
works for me.
over at Mullen. Hello, I am Mullen. I am a dwarf wizard. We are all level 5 right now.
Oh, I didn't level up. Darn it!
You've had 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been freaking busy. Okay, you never told me when it was official.
I don't think you get anything for level 5.
Yeah, I would get.
New spell level
Yeah.
and spells.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. You're a ranger. Yeah, you get more spells at level 5.
Yeah, I think I get one more spell.
You get 1 spell and your first level 2 or 3, I think.
Anyway, yes, our magical dwarven friend named Mullen is played by David over here.
Yep, 2 attacks per action.
The first chair on my right would normally be occupied by Tim, who plays our very hilarious and hungry Dragonborn. What's his class again?
He's a
Barbarian.
Yes, Dragonborn Barbarian named Yod.
Guys, what if there was a class called a Barbarian?
It's a thing if you multi-class. Oh,
That sounds great.
Do it.
Barbarian. Not doing it.
That's gotta be as bad as giving Ranger long-range weapons.
Yeah, very charismatic.
Imagine some
Barbarian.
buff dude.
With 10 strength just chopping you down.
No,
He'd shoot you with a violin.
There you go.
a buff dude. Saying,
Like, you take the
playing
violin, he's playing.
hitting the tyrant.
No. He's playing the violin, you see someone he hates, and then he goes like this, pulls it back, and shoots the bow instead of the arrow.
Yeah, you break the violin string, but
That's
okay.
fine. I've seen it in a movie. It's okay, it works.
Well, anyway,
Sorry.
and the second seat on my left, that would be over there.
Nice. That's why I was waving.
Also, I guess I should point out, Mullen, our dwarf here, Yod's over here, and then our elf.
I'm an elf. My name is Fondriel, and I'm an orphan, which is sad. I'm a wood elf. And I'm a ranger. Yeah, I'm getting there! I'm an independent woman. I don't need help from any being. Man, female, or creature.
Both things.
Or yacht.
Or yacht.
I don't know about that one.
Except Leyland. Leyland is my trusty pet. Black Panther. He's like 7. He's the best. No, he's just 7. Right?
He's magical.
Yeah, he's just 7. I had to look. to make sure he was 7.
Oh, and
Verified and second verified.
the dwarf wizard over here does have a little companion named Faineth. It is a little owl.
A celestial owl. Very nice. And my second seat on the right over here.
My name is Emerthil. I am a Azamar Fallen. I'm a bard.
Got that
Sorry.
nice. Got that sweet vibe.
You are now charmed under my spell.
I'm ready.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to the recap. Oh, I forgot. My name is Master Knight. I will be the
I thought
DM
your
for
name
these
was
sessions.
Monica.
Well, that's a secret.
That's for later.
That is for later, yes. My name is Master Knight. I will be the DM for these sessions. Thank you for joining, anybody who does. Hope you enjoy watching us play. It will be entertaining, I promise you that. Alright, so, recap. The party was in the middle of storming Wayveco Cave in search for, well, basically just to clear it out so that Gundren can set up camp. Gundren is the person that has hired them. They are working for him at the moment. The party has split up into roughly 2 groups.
It's roughly 2 groups at Mullen.
You will see what Mullen does.
Something. Oh, I forgot. Now I remember those.
Something very, very good.
Something very
Oh.
spooky.
Sneaky.
Alright.
Question. Can you explain the layout of what they've already discovered for me?
Alright, because you've been missing.
Yep.
So, there's actually 3 sections of the map back here that are on the back of these plates.
Okay.
The entrance is over here. There's a couple of rooms, and then there's the place, the portion with the hallways, just a bunch of cave-ins. This portion here is what looks like to be one of the original mining portions of the cave. Over here you got some more rooms for processing, and then of course you got sorry, gotcha. You got another entrance over here. Nobody cared to explore that entrance. You came in on this side over here. Yod and the soldiers that were with him and Gunnery, that's what was in the second group. They went down this way. They encountered a room with a bunch of fungus.
That then killed the
Yes, it released poison gas and killed the guards. Yod and Gunnery survived. Barely.
Barely.
Barely. Yes.
literally barely.
Ow.
So, this room that you guys had entered right here had like 10 ghouls in it. And
And I killed most of them by myself.
they were all
Aren't you a support character?
Not anymore. We're back to DPS.
or just, explosions.
Of course, I can still heal people. Being an Azamar, I have the ability to heal.
So, far killed how many ghouls?
A lot.
There were 7.
7. I killed 5 of them.
Famous did explore this portion of the cavern was just another additional cavern with a pool inside, with a string leading off into
Cool,
the
that's
portion.
good swimming.
Shallow pool.
Oh, this is like swimming.
Sorry. Indeed. I still haven't told you about the pun that I made yesterday. That was amazing. I knew that.
Told me that you made it, and I said, what is it? You said it was about being tall, and you wouldn't understand, and then you just moved on, and I was like, well, you suck.
I was gonna finish and actually say what it was, but I forgot.
Wow! I see how much time you knew.
You know how our genetics works, right?
Nope.
My brain just
Oh. Yeah, mine does that too.
At this point, whose mind doesn't do that?
Through,
Well,
very through.
Yeah, because Rad's mind was never there to begin with.
It was pretty much destroyed instantly at birth.
Oh, that was a horrible joke. Sorry, Tim.
Love you. Oh, were we doing player names? Telling the player names or no?
I was doing that, yes, but I forgot to make you
I
guys.
am Annabelle.
He's Shelby.
The president, Shelby.
Just to be clear, he said resident, not president.
Yes, I am president of this group.
Nope.
He's,
The only president in my life is Donald J. Trump.
Shelby is president of the Go Home Club.
As you can see, we're a very savage group of people.
Oh,
Savage
Yes,
but nice. Technically.
Alright, so with that, we had left combat where we last left off. You guys had just finished clearing out this large cavern area here, and we're going to continue exploring. So, who would like? Go ahead.
Please.
I knew that's what's coming.
So, there are 2, 3 bodies around here.
There are 3 bodies.
First, I would like to loot them. Do they have anything?
They do not.
Okay. And
They're
then,
ghouls.
do you go looking for Mullen? Wondering what he's doing?
I don't know how we got separated. Like, what happened?
giant
So-
slimes.
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
guys.
no, we were all over here.
Yeah, you guys were fighting ghouls over here, and then
A gelatinous cube got me.
yeah.
Almost killed
So
me.
you guys were going out to try to help kill the cube or slime. Don't say
And then
cube. It's not a cube. It's not Minecraft, okay?
It's like Bob from a movie that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say. Am I allowed to mention
Bob.
specific movie names?
I mean, we're yes.
I mean, I literally just like, hey guys, look at this. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, like Monsters vs. Aliens. Bob did the slime.
Oh, yep.
The Jello.
The Jello.
It's actually a tomato. Like Bob the tomato.
Yeah, they did some genetic testing on me, and they turned me into a
A Bob.
blob of some
You
kind.
killed the slime, and
Sorry.
then you've also you helped kill the ghouls that were out there. And
Yeah.
that's where you left off.
And let's not forget about who these people are.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I already talked about Gundren. Gundren is the person who's hired them. He's also a dwarf. He's an entrepreneur.
Also very
And
high
he's
spirit.
planning on opening up this mine. The brief history of the mine, it was an ancient mine that was not fully tapped. A thriving city was once lying nearby, the ruins of which now lie abandoned a small farming town. And Gundren is planning on reopening Waybuck Cave for business. Sildar is Gundren's partner, who has been escorting the party on their endeavors. She is a paladin. Yes.
Can I clarify something? Partner in a completely business sense of the term.
It's, yeah.
Well, as far as we know, anyway.
Right?
There's darn humans!
Sagwoo, I just for lore purposes, for anybody who's interested in watching our streams from here on out, Sildar was originally supposed to be a man.
Literally all 4 of us thought that he said female.
Yep.
Yep.
We all heard him say female.
And yet it's not true.
But now it is.
But now it is.
So there is a fantastic example of the players influencing the game. Influencing the game.
It's not my
Like
story. I just give the parameters. It's the players that write the story.
Yes.
That's why
And apparently I have the ability to warp reality.
we all do.
Apparently.
Like, we literally
Well-
just started a roof concert on a whim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That was pretty
Alright,
fantastic.
so
I wish we were a live
now that
stream
you
for
know,
that.
I know.
do you come looking for Mullen to see what he's doing?
Because you didn't follow us out.
I went with you to here, and then I was like, okay, and then went back.
So I will
So I
say,
guess I sort of look over my shoulder.
we just ran out into this big open area, killed a bunch of ghouls. They're all dead now. You haven't really had time to
There are
really.
ghouls in here.
There were.
There were 7 of them in there.
No, there's still bodies in there.
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna actually go with you guys.
I land right in the middle of all the ghouls
Oh, yikes.
because they're all right in the middle of me.
That's
Like
awesome.
he was up in the air and they were just collecting underneath him.
Yep.
That's great.
Shatter, and then I landed in Thunderwave.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Anyway, she wouldn't care where you are. She was just like, cave, explore. She's kind of shooting. She's gonna just explore the next tunnel that she can find.
I will say. I need to go through.
Which I think I
Alright.
did. I
Don't believe I've given you guys a description for this area. So, let's see. Steep escarpments divide this large cavern into 3 sections. High ledges at either end, and a lower section in the middle. Carved stone stairs climb up to the ledges. 2 large tables stand in the middle section, along with a pair of old braziers. A smaller table stands on the eastern ledge. The skeletal remains of dozens of dead warriors, dwarves, gnomes, orcs, and ogres attest to the fierceness of the fighting that took place here long ago.
Cool. Death. Let's go look at it.
So you're going over here?
Wherever the skeletons are, she's gonna kind of wander around.
So
The whole pretty much she does that. Walks around a couple times.
okay, so you're
So,
over here
looking-
walking in circles.
Yes. Just kind of looking at
Perception
Register.
check.
I made Leyland stay on the ledge because I wanted him to watch from a distance because like there may have been like a mouse or a rat or something and I didn't want him to like trample the stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so what you guys see Mullen doing is he walks up to one of the corpses. He watches the electricity fades over his arm and down to each finger, making a small pin prick on each finger. And then he watches they jettison into small bits of thread, just small electrical thread that one attaches to the head, one to each arm, and one to each foot. And he watches he sits there for about a minute and just concentrates and just lets the thread form and change.
Is this definitely an electrically based spell?
Technically, no.
Technically, no. So it's just for visual effects.
Yes. This is just Mullen's version of the spell.
Okay.
How he does it.
But the electricity does power the spell, technically.
Technically, it's necrotic.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll. Well, I don't need to roll. I have a passive perception of 15.
Okay. There's
Like anything.
just what I already described. There's really nothing else in the room other than
Because I haven't leveled up yet.
the loads of skeletons and the tables, which are empty.
Okay. Okay, so she gets bored finding nothing except skeletons. She's like, finally, you can come down with me.
Okay.
I don't want to go through.
Circles and withdrawal. Are you doing anything at the moment?
At this point, I think I'm at, what, 7? No, I'm at 6.
You are at.
So I was at 1 hit point,
You're at 1.
I'm at 1,
You're still at 1.
Yes.
but I used my healing hands thing on myself though.
Okay.
5 hit points. Where did I get 35 at some point?
You got paid for 5.
Or
It's 30. 31.
So yeah, you got paid a couple times after that.
Alright.
4.
What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to go sit against the
Plus
wall
5, so it's 3 and a half.
Okay.
and rest.
Because it's you gain half of. You actually have a D10.
That's what I said.
Alright, so you gain half of this each level plus your Constitution, so it's plus 6. So then it is 30.
Fondriel, I will point out, Sildar is still following you because these two are stationary.
So she's just kind of following the only one who's moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep going down that tunnel.
Okay.
I will say, Mullen says, "Don't go far. We can rest here."
Who needs rest? Did I use any spells?
No.
Okay, who needs rest?
You, I'm at one hit.
You
I
can
can't
rest.
You.
You guys rest, Albert. Exploring.
It's going to be a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I wanna-
The DM's rolling dice.
Oh. You don't know where they went. I don't know. I
They
kind
will
of want
only
to
be
keep.
on the board for Tid's sake. He's not here, so.
That's true. I kind of want to keep exploring, but they need to rest, and I'm part. Are you shaking your head no at me?
No, I was
Okay.
Make
using my stubble to scratch an itch on my finger. My facial hair stumbled.
Yeah, but like.
I don't have any.
I was mocking him, but I did it too hard, and now I hit my
Unreal.
molars on my
I'm
molars.
gonna have you make a base intelligence check.
What do you mean? Like.
Just intelligence.
I don't have any fingernails. That's why I was doing that.
+1.
Okay.
13.
You were able to notice that those guys were preparing to sit down and rest for a while. So if you would like to go back, your character
Okay.
would.
I'm gonna ask Solar what if she would prefer me sitting on rest with them.
Go ahead.
Do I need to rest with them?
Well, you don't have to, but I would suggest that the party stick together as much as possible because, well, we don't know what has taken over this cave in the hundreds of years that it's been subject to the elements. Yes.
How long has it been since we had a long rest?
Since you love family.
Oh wow.
So it's been a day or something?
Yikes.
So we have to take a long rest or we get exhausted.
Mhm.
In 24 hours, we have to take a long rest. Within 24 hours.
I'd
So you're
say
feeling pretty tired.
But still ecstatic.
Yeah.
So she kind of sighs and starts coming back to it.
before you do that, Solar says, well, truth be told, I probably should head back since we're going to set up camp there. I'm going to head back as well. So if you're going to go somewhere, you'll be enough. And she turns and walks.
She normally would be okay with being alone, but she's definitely feeling the drain of not having rested. So
And most likely what I would have done before they would have came back, I probably would have cast light in this general area.
bad idea.
Mullen stops you. And says, no, we don't want to attract anything.
Exactly.
But there are some of us that actually can't see in the dark.
Well, you'll be
Just
able to
have
see
a-
in just a moment.
I was meaning more of for Solar.
We will all be able to see in just a moment. Just
She
let
probably
me
has a
finish
torch.
this spell,
Solar has
and
a
I will.
torch.
Yeah.
Oh, Solar does have a torch.
I was gonna say she probably
Space
has a forge.
So,
Like, I don't know where to put that.
everyone coming back, Mullen now starts to finish his spell. His eyes begin to glow with lightning, and a shock forms down his arm and into the strands. He then pulls up, and the body itself begins to just rise upward.
What are
And
you
then he
doing?
takes it and whips the strings and snaps them. And the strings all whip into it and wrap around the corpse.
I'm doing an Arcana check
I'm not
on
even
this.
gonna ask at this point. I'm just gonna
Arcana.
go curl up in a corner.
I'm
and
trying
like,
to figure out
my
what the hell
living
he's
pillow
doing.
named Layla.
Well, you did say you were interested in necromancy, were you not?
Yes, but she's completely like, what the crap's going on?
17 total.
She's just like, I'm
Okay.
gonna go over here now.
You
And
recognize
pretend
the
that I
spell
hadn't
as
noticed.
as a necromancer.
because I'm
It's a
trying to
spell.
not, like, obviously be over
Are able
excited.
to basically discern that he just rose that ghoul from the dead.
So
You have
basically,
raised dead.
No. I have animated.
I have animated. That's totally the way Merlin speaks. Yawn. I have animated. Sorry.
Well, it is technically a necromancy spell, but I don't have proficiency in that area, so I am doing it my way, if you would.
Just do be cautious, because any sort of necromancy magic can corrupt the spellcaster.
Oh, trust me, I know. I know, young one, I know.
He knows. Trust me, he knows.
I,
He
well,
could completely
as
chew out a necromancer, just saying.
As an Azamar, I am nearing the end of my lifespan.
And
He can
I'm in the
reanimate
middle
you.
of mine. I could.
He could reanimate you
And
if
I'd
you'd
keep
like.
you with us forever.
I mean, we gave up Akin. We need another brain with this.
Not a fan.
I said another.
So,
Because Manith is the adorable one.
Mullen
We
then
need a not so adorable one.
stops you from going to sleep,
Yeah, no, she's pretending to sleep. She's not actually going to sleep.
walks over here, forms lightning, shocks into the ground, and it makes a little circle, a pretty big circle, that then rises into a dome, and it turns completely opaque.
Make an Arcana check.
Our home, for me.
No, Mullen.
Mullen, Arcana check.
Oh.
That is 4 plus 9. Oh, that's not bad.
Upon completion of the base of the magic circle that you created, before it rises up and creates a dome, it does not interrupt the spell casting. Your spell does complete. However, part of your magic circle arcs back and shocks you up through the leg and comes out one of your arms. And you can see the flash kind of circle around the dome as it rises from the ground.
No.
You take
Why is this happening?
you take 4 damage from that.
Maybe calm down a little bit. Tone and dial combined. Get down.
Well, the storm outside of magic nature, it's possible that it's
Oh,
causing
right.
feedback through.
I forgot about that. I've been gone too much.
Well, it did res one of our allies back in that cave, so it's not all bad.
You're twitching uncontrollably right now.
I feel it. Ugh.
Moo, maybe not. Just, you need to rest. Come back with us.
It's done. The spell finished.
Just go sleep.
And he takes your hand and pulls you into the circle. And inside of the circle,
Laundry, I'll make a Constitution check.
plus 1.
Yeah. 12.
When he touches your hand, you feel
That's
Like-
what they.
like being shocked from like when
I'm
you
sorry.
shocked,
I'm
you
sorry.
get shocked from touching metal.
Shocking.
Funny. Just come on.
I slowly stand up and work my way over to the tiny hut.
It's kind of pure around the
Pause
corner.
I want to grab this. How big is your dome?
Let me.
Probably a 10 by 10.
You're just like,
Any sort of magical zap to me will knock me out almost
it used to be
immediately.
at least.
10 foot radius.
I guess.
We're not all gonna fit in there.
I'm just marking it because that's where you guys will be.
Well,
Is it big
kind-
on the inside?
It's the TARDIS! Look, guys!
It can fit.
It's not like it's
I know. Let's see.
It can fit 9 people.
Okay.
Medium size or smaller.
Did you see it fits this perfect size? It's the TARDIS.
I will point out it can't fit 9 minis. It can fit 9 people, not 9 minis.
And this guy is outside, just patrolling around.
Okay.
By the way, on the inside,
I don't know whose name that is.
Which one?
Seara.
Is somebody watching?
No, but I think it was supposed to be my name.
It's probably me typing really fast because I had to go through and remake all those in about 5 minutes. So
I
I
can't see how many people are watching.
it's not going to show how many people are watching because it's not on that window.
Oh.
You
I can.
guys are gonna hate me.
What'd you do?
It hasn't happened yet, but it's about to.
1, 2.
Nice.
Laggy.
The hypermodern. You dead. Wait, what is it? What?
Cool.
Okay, what are you doing? Oh, that looks cozy.
We're all squeezed in there.
Why is the ghoul over there?
He's patrolling.
Oh,
Ghouls patrolling.
I like how we have a friend ghoul now.
Is
Yes.
Phoenix patrolling?
You know how I got these scars?
All of the movie tropes. All of the movie tropes.
She's missed a couple of weeks. Bear with her. Is Phoenix also patrolling?
No, Phoenix is inside.
Man, this way.
Just so you know, from the inside, the dome is completely translucent. You can perfectly see out. Nothing can see in though.
Ooh.
I kind of figured.
And you watch as he takes his hand and just lowers it, and the light level lowers to near pitch blackness. Let us sleep, shall we?
Well, as soon as I would have entered, I would have probably passed out from tiredness.
Oh, pretty.
Okay.
Tight now.
God's safe.
10 minutes pass. Everybody roll a perception check.
And nothing
And
come in.
I know.
Me at disadvantage. Because I'm only 4.
Hey, I
So
always forget
4
to-
So
plus
that's a plus
Wait.
7.
Do I add anything to these when I level up?
18.
10 total, even with disadvantage.
No, level 5.
10 total. Okay. So,
What?
everybody,
18.
I'll say you guys see him walk up. You don't, but you do hear the
Mullen.
dome starts
Mullen.
vibrating.
Mullen.
Shut up.
Hey, I watched that show last night. Deal with it.
And everybody looks to find the source of the knocking, and you all see Gundren just kind of investigating this dome-like structure.
And Nolan looks at him, and as soon as he goes to do this, he falls into it.
Yes.
Okay, so he just stumbles forward a couple of steps.
Probably falls over me.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
This is our camp.
I did not expect to find you guys in here.
Go to sleep. We're sleeping.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Where's your...
Where is yours?
Oh, crap.
Nolan starts sending
I
messages.
swear he was with me. I don't.
He's yeah. You have to keep an eye on him at all times.
Alright, in my defense, I hadn't known that though.
That's true. That's true. But he's not a flippin' barbarian.
So, he's a dragonborn.
I guess that makes sense. I'll give you that.
In response to your messages, you hear no reply.
Hey, yo, I've got a chicken leg. I'm
I
not
knew that,
a
but I immediately messaged it.
I was gonna do that too.
Cheers. Yo, I've got a chicken leg. Oh,
Fondriel.
yes.
Wait, can you hear noise from
Yeah,
outside?
noise passes.
Noise passes through? Okay, Fondriel, persuasion.
I'm so happy now. 13. What's next? Plus 1, I think. Yeah. 14 total.
Okay. You don't get to know the outcome of that, by the way.
Darn it! Guess
I'm
we'll know.
also
We'll know soon
messaging
enough.
that. Do I need to make...
You also hear no reply.
Well, no, I mean, like, I don't have to make a persuasion or anything.
If it ever reaches him, then no.
Well, I would know if it doesn't reach him.
That's
Well-
the point. You hear no reply means it didn't reach him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would reply.
Only did we not get a connection.
Yeah, we would know if we didn't connect.
I'm unfamiliar with the specifics of that detail of that spell. However, for the sake of this, I'll say you were unable to locate Yad with message for some reason.
Okay.
I was just looking at the comments, and Tim said, "Sure, you're sorry." And I'm like, "Wait, you heard whatever we said earlier? I forget what it was, but we love you, Tim."
I just love how he's probably behind because streams lag.
Yeah, it's gonna be about 30 seconds behind.
Okay.
Because I have it set on.
So he already knows he's missing. Sorry, Tim, you went missing.
That's what happens when you're not here.
You're missing in action on 2 fronts. Wait. We're gonna find Yod in a hospital? This is what happens when this happens.
Isn't that supposed to be showing the stream, or is it paused?
I have it paused because it closed down my network.
Okay, that makes sense.
You spill it on yourself?
So Gundren joins you.
Which one?
Thank you.
Wait.
There's a spot on my pants now.
I didn't know you could do this kind of spell. When did you learn this?
Over the
Yeah,
course
Mullen,
of
when
this
did you
entire
learn this?
time, I just perfected it.
That tells me nothing.
Also, did you see the ghoul outside?
Yes.
Don't kill it, it's mine.
Oh.
Did you kill it?
I'm sorry.
Actually,
I would have seen and felt it.
I know.
yeah.
Let me finish the conversation. Immediately after the sentence where Gundren...
Oh,
Immediately after the sentence where Gundren says, I'm sorry, he says, he laughs for... he chuckles lightly and then follows it up with, no, I didn't kill the ghoul. He didn't seem to notice me, so I let him be.
Text me the channel name. My phone's back behind you.
It's, I can't see
Are you
it.
talking about Discord channel or the YouTube channel?
The YouTube.
Oh, it's my YouTube channel. So just show the kid LS.
Yeah.
LS is.
I'm telling him to tell Joey to start watching.
Yeah.
You could all of my friends watch. And Kate, just put on Discord. Well, he won't see it, would he? Because he's got everything to do not see.
It's just shown from the kid LS.
Yeah, there's a space between kid and LS.
That was not me. That was Yod.
Alright. For the rest of the duration of your time spent in Mount
It is
Dome,
24 hours.
alright. The dome lasts 24 hours. That's correct. For the rest of the duration of the time you all spent in the dome, you hear nor see no more things from the outside. You all miss.
I'm in chains. So since we've already been sort of embedded, we can kind of go as we please.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody but me.
Okay. You have to stay in it.
As soon as I look out, the full feeds.
Bye.
No fun. Ugh. Why? Why does she keep doing this?
Looks at him. Love you too.
We'll see about that.
Oh.
Messaged.
Okay.
So this is after the long rest?
I just did the trance, which was 4 hours.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're leaving early.
See, senor.
Where are you going?
Back to the tunnel.
This is following her.
Okay.
Venus, get. I'm not even gonna try.
Don't. It is for your good.
You know what? I can take care of myself.
You have proven that, but I still.
Now I got these scars. Guys, in case you're wondering, I killed 2 ghouls single-handedly, and I got this epic, scar scratch. That's what I keep talking
That's
about.
why you keep saying that.
Yes,
Okay.
because they were ghouls, and it scratched across my face, and so I've got these 4 claw marks on my face, and it's really cool. Purposefully made a scar because I was happy with it.
Okay. Actually, I need to just look at this.
Therefore, Joker with me.
To your left. Immediately to your left, you see a door. You need regular wooden. Immediately to your right, you see a large open room with something in it.
There's something in it. Sounds intriguing. What's in the room?
You can't see from there, genius.
I have dark vision. I can see.
You have to enter the room.
I entered the room.
Okay.
Ooh, tree tricks. It looks like.
Actually, before she left, Nolan cast invisibility.
Ooh, see. I told actually I'm.
It is actually.
Also, I told Layla to stay behind because sneaky. Because he's sneaky. Because like he's a dog, not a cat.
Continue.
Sorry. Okay. I was gonna explain why I made him stay, but I really don't need to. As even though he's stealthy, I just kind of like. Anyway.
I wanted to be alone.
What's in the room? Yeah, that's why I'm mad about Phoenix. Okay.
Nolan's sleeping.
Wait.
Wait, so Phoenix messaged me?
Yes.
Oh.
Mostly because Nolan told her, just go with her every time.
Just a note. Offended.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm scared. And I'm alone!
The Star Forge.
No. The same water.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Chill. Oh no.
Blast furnace and a mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel dominate this large chamber.
Can you say that more clearly, please?
and a little louder from the stream.
Yeah.
Speak loudly and clearly so I can understand you fools!
And also for the camera. That camera also isn't the best.
Can we not? I'm trying to be dramatic, alright? Chill your pants. Okay,
Wait.
because you are hard of hearing, a blast furnace and a mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel dominate this large chamber. This area here. The furnace is cold and dark, but heaps of coal are piled nearby, along with carts full of unrefined ore. The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide channel cut into the floor of the room. But the channel is dry. Passages exit to the west, south, and east. The empty channel exits to the north and east. More than a dozen withered corpses are scattered around the room. These slain dwarves and orcs are still wearing the remnants of their armor. Floating above them is a skull engulfed in a green flame.
Wait, so Death Eaters. Sorry. It sounds exactly like the dark mark.
Mm-hmm.
Nerd at your service. Also, nerd on energy.
On energy. You just said energy is a drug.
Yes, well at least I didn't say hi.
Fombriel.
No.
I'm surprised you didn't.
Roll initiative.
Roll stealth.
Advantage.
It's getting hard one to grab your
I'm
stealth.
invisible.
But you're invisible. Forgot about that.
We'll go with the 18 plus 4, so 22.
Dana. So, 17.
22. I don't know about you. Loving you 22.
Just wait till you start having someone that can stealth with +9.
Whoa.
It's gonna be her.
Ooh.
It's gonna be Ozun.
Yeah.
And you can do that too.
Right now it's plus 4. How am I gonna get the other plus 5?
Ozern's is already a
Put another
+7.
mark in it.
Ozern's is
I already
already a
have
+9.
I know, you put another one and it adds
Or
an
plus
magic
7.
efficiency again.
And when your proficiency goes up,
Which your proficiency is a +3 now.
Oh. Sweet.
So now each of those things with a mark gains a +1. And
So it's plus 5 now. So it's 23.
yes.
See, I need to level up. I can't even do it. I won't be able to do it tonight. I won't be able to do it tomorrow. I've got so much stuff going on.
Would you like to
Come
do this
on,
one right
No, maybe. I have the thing on my computer already though, so it'd be easier
When-
to just go push the level up button.
When you do level it up, just send me a picture of the front page. That way I can put the updated one.
True, you don't want the old one on there. Oh.
And Tim, send me your player sheet too.
Please.
Please.
Okay, there you go. Why am I teaching the bard manners?
Because his bod doesn't like menace.
I'm an orphan who was raised by wolves, and I'm teaching you manners.
This skull that is engulfing green flames emitting a faint light in the immediate area. You now can roll perception. Darn.
16. Yeah, actually, 17. That's also. Okay. 17. Gotta add 1 to all the dotted ones.
Any that have 2 dots, do you have any?
But I would add 2 of those probably. Oh my. What are those? What are those?
What's going to kill you, apparently.
Well, no, because it can't see you.
Or at least so you think.
I rolled a 23!
Illuminated by the faint light of the green flame, you see various zombies scattered among the corpses of the ancient warriors.
Ooh, intriguing. Also, not want to fight 5 zombies alone. Erg. So, under the
I don't know why I
assumption.
just became Darth Vader, but okay.
Zombie Vader!
That wasn't the zombie.
Oh. Do I know where that came from?
Over, underneath the familiar sound of a fire crackling, you hear a. No, it's not a growl. It's
Like a breath.
like a long, drawn-out, breathy groan. Not breathing in because it's not Darth Vader. just irregular, spontaneous. The zombies are mostly stilled. Some are stirring lightly, but none seem to have noticed the immediate change in their mind.
Okay, so do I know what that other noise is coming from?
It's coming from the direction of the green flaming skull. Did I mention it's floating?
Yeah, I think I did. That's why I mentioned the dark market. It's floating. Just whatever's making the noise seemed to have noticed me. Okay, now I'm gonna slowly back away.
The minute you do, you see the green flaming skull start to move that direction towards the other end of the cavern.
Yeah, I'm about here. See ya. I was gone maybe like 5-10 minutes.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
Actually, does this one come in and fight this guy?
You could roll stealth on it and see if he even notices it.
He's not being. It's a zombie. He's not being stealthy.
No, the other.
It's a zombie. They're not going to be smart enough to tell if one's friendly or not.
Well, my guy would go up and fight his if he saw him. Should I roll perception?
He's not here the entire time, though. You said he's patrolling, so he's just kind of.
Well, yeah, but
floating around.
that one was just. Does he ever see one?
This one's like.
Can he ever see at least one of them?
No.
No?
He never sees him.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking about the fact there's a doorway here, so
Okay.
He's actually here.
So I'm gonna kind of just pop back in the dome quietly. Actually, no. I'm gonna sit outside it right here, and Leyland's gonna sit out there with me.
Mullen's like up against the dome.
Can I lean up against it without going in it? No. Okay. Just gonna.
Just pull a giant rock over and
Also,
lay
you
against a
don't
rock.
see that's going on the inside.
I mean, you can prop something.
I'll just lean on Leyland. Make him sit inside it. I'll just lean on him. No. I'm gonna sit up and I'm just gonna sit and do like I'm not gonna wake you guys up, obviously, but I'm gonna open up my journal and start. I don't know if I'm gonna do. I'll just study and doodle and stuff.
Fair enough. Great. You, so rest of you spend your time sleeping and eventually awake.
Who wakes up first?
Probably Mullen being worried.
You all wake up simultaneously. Ooh, like 6 yawns. Ooh. Shut up. Okay, so you're gonna start stirring, and I immediately stick my head in and go shh.
They can't hear.
Shh.
They can hear you, but not us.
No, my head is inside the dome.
You're still invisible. Oh wait, no, that's gone now. That's
Yeah.
gone now.
Yeah. Guys, I found something last night. Luckily, they didn't find me.
Oh dear.
Gundren gets up and walks out of the dome. And as soon as he does, he walks out right in front of the ghoul.
The
Oi.
ghoul.
Gundren, shh.
What are you doing?
Gundren. Guys,
We're trying to sleep. We're trying to sleep here.
no, listen. I found
What are
5
you
zombies.
spying on?
I found 5 zombies. Shut your flipping mouth.
No, I'm arguing with this ghoul here who apparently understands what I'm saying.
Would you shut up? You're
No,
gonna get eaten.
you're gonna get eaten by this ghoul.
What did I?
I walk out of that place.
Everyone, be quiet.
I've probably been up
No.
for the majority of this
Then
conversation
I'll
at
just
this
throw you in
point.
the room full of zombies.
Don't forget who I am. Now, we need to get
I'm trying to save your life.
Don't forget who's the actual adventurers here.
I
The
found.
ones that do your
You know-
missions.
Guys, I haven't even told you the worst part yet. There's this weird skull thing floating in like Greek fire.
Arcana check.
Yep, same.
Okay.
19.
Arcana or nature or what kind of check would you have me make?
Let's do Arcana.
Arcana.
You both roll a 10.
Yeah, mine's a 12.
Like,
Yeah, I have a +2 to Arcana,
Yeah, mine's +9.
but
Ridiculous.
my intimidation's
I have
a
a +1.
+7. My intimidation's a +7. Deception's a +7.
well, it's because you're a bard.
My
Hey,
And
I
you
could-
have
my
necrotic.
perception's a +9 now. That is ridiculous.
By the way, at one point, Tim says, Yod is doctor now. We find Yod in a hospital caring for Tim. Watch his screen waiting for a response. Just gonna turn around and just watch.
I can tell you, neither of you have ever heard of such a creature before.
I heard this really weird
Do I
breathing
know
sound,
like
but
what
it
type
only
of
breathed out. It was just like,
school could conjure?
Would
Does it seem dead to me?
Yes.
would I have heard any lore of it?
undead.
Since I'm a part of the college lore.
Neither of you have ever
Well,
heard of a creature.
Lore of creatures of similar type
He said no. He said no.
that are compared to.
Never heard of anything quite so strange.
Guys,
before
it
you
made
left.
a weird like, breathing noise, but it was only breathing out. I was like, do you not use oxygen? You just gotta for fun?
Like him over here? Maybe
Yeah, it was like a goat, but like bigger.
No, actually,
Bigger?
it's not bigger than
She's exaggerating.
Okay.
It was a skull that's bigger than a cool.
Yes! No, the noise was bigger. Not the skull, the noise. It was like louder.
I'm gonna work my way over
No,
here
don't.
and listen and see if I can hear whatever noise she was talking about. But I'm stopping here at the corner and listening.
Okay. Roll perception.
I'm going this way.
That's a 9 plus 6, so 15.
Over the what is still ever present in this cave, the faint sound of crashing waves. You hear a very faint, but you can almost make out a little. It's very, very muffled.
We found God. He's peeing.
Oh, Tim responded.
What do you say? This is why I'm not better yet. That's awesome.
Oh, jeez. I guess y'all just peeing on your wounds, Tim.
Seems legit. Hey, at least you didn't eat your leg.
So,
Watch this.
that's what you hear.
I'll work my way back.
What is Fondra doing?
Running away.
What?
Running away. Yes.
Okay,
He
why?
went this way. She's like, no, you're gonna disturb him, and she went that way.
Oh, okay. So you're actually going to go this way?
No, she stopped there, turned around, and looked back.
You see a giant dome, and I'm just blocked by the dome.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
Are you there?
What?
Just to troll you some, you hear a message.
You
Just
won't
straight.
know. She said
Well,
that.
no, I mean from where I am. I have a general perspective on where it is, I'm guessing.
I mean, I said that. He heard me.
Yeah.
Over there.
I would message you like, I'm being killed by things, help.
You didn't sound distressed,
He
but
wouldn't
I
hear.
can tell.
He wouldn't hear you from that far away,
Oh,
unless you yelled it.
not yelling.
Good.
You kind of
And I think that'd be a
just around
deception
the
check.
corner.
That'd be a deception check, I guess.
Well, you didn't hear her anyway, so.
No, I mean for when I messaged. Deception check.
But you did that anyway?
Well, you know what? It's your. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see some a character you would play doing that, even if you had no reason to.
Hell, the character's an asshole for a reason, okay?
So yes,
Deception check.
deception versus insight.
And mine probably
You really don't want to find my
disadvantage.
insight, by the way. 16.
19.
Dang it!
Natural plus 7.
Can I re-roll?
That's a 26! Mine's a
Just
26 total.
That's
Dang it. That's 10 more than my roll!
you believe him. How do you react?
Screw you. You went over there yourself.
Wow!
I told you not to go over there. Flippin' whatever. Never mind. I'm not helping you. That's what I said.
By the way, the
Can
dome
you
is
see the disgust in her
The dome is
face?
still there.
the dome. Let me. The dome is still up until Mullen moves. Just so everyone knows.
Alright, is everybody good?
We can't hear you. You're in the dome.
Yeah, sure.
Sound passes through.
Well, no, I missed
We
it.
talked about this.
Oh.
Sound passes in, but not out.
Earlier you said sound passes through. No, you said sound passes through.
Yeah, you did.
But
Tim,
that would make more sense.
Tim said-
It's in, not
He
out.
just said, yep.
It's come in, but not out.
I know why Yod is trying to care for you, because your name is Tim, and it makes him think of Timkit.
I thought you were talking to Shelby.
I looked up at the camera for a reason. Not that it can see it when we look at it, because it's like here.
Yeah.
It can see right here though.
Yep.
I saw my spaghetti in it earlier.
Can I see my phone?
It sounded like you
Probably.
said spaghetti unit.
Ow, my knee! I hit on the table.
Open broadcasters, that circle on the bottom.
Where's your phone? Yes, it can see your phone. It can see the top of Cole's manual thingy too. can also see Shelby's elbow. There it is, fingers. So, his whole hands, but yes, his fingers too. Okay. We still only have one viewer. It's Tim.
Yep. It's because Tim doesn't want to miss it. It's just so
Because
funny.
Tim is so supportive. We love you, Tim.
Yes. You know what? We should just all have the stream going on our phones.
I'm pretty sure that would make not good.
Well-
Make not good.
Well, the more people that are viewing the stream,
Oh,
the higher the
okay.
percentage of people that will actually see it.
Okay. I stretched my side.
And I think I can't watch it from mine.
Oh, my sister texted me. Right. Okay.
Oh, but I
I
can
should
pull.
open that email. I was trying to. Okay.
But I can pull up comments. I can do that.
Burger King says sorry for offering women prize for getting pregnant. What? Oh my goodness.
What was it?
Burger King says sorry for offering women prize for getting pregnant by World Cup players. Oh.
What?
Wow. Yeah. I did a thing with this World Cup player and Burger King said, here, have a prize.
Wow.
Sorry.
Alright, now I can see chat.
Oh, the stream is frozen? And the stream froze?
Why is
That's depressing. Why is that on my feed? Where white deaths exceed births. Why is that on my feed? I don't want to know how many people die more than are born. That's anyway, never mind.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
Get my email for no reason whatsoever.
Alright. At this point, I'm probably moving back. I'm not going down there.
You're afraid of a hiss?
No, it's just more of I don't want to go back there alone. I learned my lesson with that one. Kind of. He's still kind of
Does
stubborn.
anyone know about the stuff over here because of Faineth? Saw them die in it.
He was with him, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait.
Alright, everyone. We need to keep moving forward.
Wait, Final Destination? Who's that?
Oh, that's probably Joey.
Cody said he couldn't watch.
He's watching for this fun.
Oh.
So. Alright, everyone. Sildar, you lead. I'll follow. Anybody wants to come with us? Feel free. If not, we're leaving.
Come on, fun.
I will follow too. I will just be towards the back.
Okay, Mullen leaves.
I will be like right behind Mullen or something. Like not right behind him, but behind me.
He's going to send it below.
Thunder, you follow.
Yep. I'd rather not be alone in this instance. Guys, we got a train! Choo
Unchildren.
choo! I spent 2 hours. 2 hours? 2 hours watching children today.
So why is the ghoul up here?
Choo choo train!
Because Mullen wanted him to go around.
The other way. Distraction.
Oh, I'm gonna
You don't know that door's there.
Fainted.
I could have seen all the way over there. I could have seen down.
You could also send Fainted through.
This is these are elevated. This is the
Yeah.
lower portion.
Oh, that's elevated up.
It's elevated.
I wish I was elevated. Nothing. Yay!
Yep.
I can't even see chat on here because I don't have the YouTube app. Because too much.
I'll just say Mullen explored the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys probably would have explored this whole area before deciding to sleep in. So, yeah.
Yep, it's frozen.
Hmm.
Oh. It's not frozen. It's just really far behind.
Yeah.
Sildar is investigating.
Okay.
Oh, the video's frozen, but the audio isn't icy.
Intense.
That's what's going on.
Is
Yeah. It's frozen with you two looking at your phones. Oh. Your phone's been put down now, and so has yours. It jumped.
Alright.
Okay, that's okay. I
Right.
just need that over here.
Sildar, since nobody's doing anything right now, Sildar just kind of.
Be quiet. Make sure you're quiet.
There's a doorway. What are you guys doing?
We should probably kill the things over there first.
Just.
I'm curious. I'm curious about this.
You just open the door. Don't knock on the door.
You were up here. Actually, you may have been up this path, but this door is
So
locked.
would I know that this would lead through?
Mm.
Just from, should I make a history check?
Let's say intelligence. Yeah.
It kind of updates the picture every 10 seconds. LOL. We'll just figure out the better stuff. Usually, I guess, huh?
Hmm?
Maybe you need to get like a separate
So
Wi-Fi.
you remember the locked door, and you remember
I
leading in
actually
the
have it
direction
running off
towards
of
where you
the
guys are at
see
now.
that box on
I
top.
don't have any way to guarantee
That's a wireless gateway.
knowing for sure
that
if this
right
is
now.
the same room.
Okay.
So it's
Is it
running
locked?
wired right now.
It's not locked, but it's
I'm
blocked by
saying if other people are
something.
connected
Feels
to
weak.
the,
I could probably
the
force
Wi-Fi
them.
buoy, it still takes a
Would make a
bandwidth.
lot of noise.
It still takes a bit of
Do you really want to mess
I
with those
disconnected from my
things
phone.
coming at us instead of us coming at
That's
them?
not really going to help because that's a direct link to the
I'm
router.
getting that.
It's more of there's
How about I tell you what?
a connection
I will
issue
guard this
between
door.
the receiver and the transmitter.
Gundren will remain next to me, and you all can go on ahead of us into that large room and clear it.
Tempted to help, tempted to not.
What if we saw if there was another way in from the other side? Because there is a tunnel leading back and down and around. It might just be a through way.
Explain.
He's basically saying the path, all of this is back here and it goes around. He knows it goes around. And
Okay.
he's saying, why not say there's something on the other side of this just coming around here? Instead of trying to break into this door.
And make a bunch of noise.
Why not be smart about this and see if there's another way? A back door.
Yeah.
Of course,
I know what you mean. I'm trying to figure out if I did say that you wouldn't know for sure. So, alright. Well, do we want to do that right now, or do we want to clear these out first?
I would say we should clear these out before we make any noise ever.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So,
Good.
as I was saying, before we
Plus
start
one
this
for
conversation,
music.
go ahead. Yes.
If we're gonna just go in there, arrows blazing. Anyway, I made this discovery. I'd like to take the first shot.
Well, I'm going to do something smart here. And he walks over and starts banging on the door.
There's no door there.
That is a
Is it
hallway.
just, it's just a hallway?
So he bends
Just
the
a
wall.
carved out, yeah.
Yeah, he just makes noise on that side.
Okay.
I need to stealth. Like,
Probably should all go ahead and stealth.
Natural 15 plus
I
2.
almost
17.
rolled a natural 20, but instead I rolled a freaking 3. So I have a 7 stealth.
17 total.
Okay.
7.
Um,
I just kinda tripped past all of you.
A performance check.
I
It would
kind of.
just be an attack to roll and then how much damage. Because I doubt performance would have do anything.
Your attack.
You're attacking
the
a
He's
wall.
just making noise. He's just making a shit ton of noise.
Mm-hmm.
So would it be? Because I mean, performance would be horrible on a zombie, but an attack to hit would actually
Close
be
enough.
something.
It's basic.
You're attacking a wall.
He's just attacking. He just
Because it
Wait,
makes
so does that
noise.
mean I have an 8 stealth now? Instead of
You're
7?
attempting to. You're specifically attempting to make noise.
Yes.
Specifically. So I would say, whatever kind of check would allow you to make noise, and that would be a performance check.
athletics as well.
You could.
Because I'm just a ghoul's thing is going to be -5 for performance,
Yeah,
but he can still make noise without performing.
True.
So I can do like a strength check.
Maybe you should do. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, that would make sense. Do strength.
Woo!
That's an actual 15 anyway. What is it? Zombie strength. I don't have that book anymore.
This is a ghoul.
It's specifically a zombie. A ghoul would be first level, a zombie is 4th level, unless you want me to have a ghoul.
You just said a ghoul is first and zombie is fourth.
1/4.
Oh. There weren't any zombies to raise at that time. There were only ghouls.
But the
Do
fact that it's
you want to
reanimated.
give me a ghoul?
Yes.
I'm perfectly okay with you giving me a ghoul.
Don't question
if that in that case, I would say it didn't work.
Well, I mean, it's just a corpse turns into a zombie, a pile of bones turns into a skeleton.
Ah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, it would never be a ghoul to begin with. It would just be a.
Zombie.
It would be a corpse.
A walking,
Doesn't matter what it originally was. It's a zombie.
reanimated from the back from the teeth.
Now, what was the question?
What its strength would be.
+1.
+1, so 16.
It makes a considerable amount of
He's
noise.
going to pick up a friend.
It sounds like someone has started chipping away at some rocks. Like you hear somebody mining or something like that.
Well, I stumbled past these people with 7 stealth.
Mullen
I go,
tries and stops you.
then I trip over your arm. Thanks, man.
It would be like over your chest.
He is a relatively tall
You're
dwarf.
afraid of
Really.
It makes me think of that one thing that happened like in the beginning
Uh,
when I was invisible and you reached out to help me. I said, "Watch it."
And
And so she goes, "Watch it."
Mullen side glances you and just winks. Just halts for a moment.
So then I'm like here, in the wall. Ah! That didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. Leland's not even gonna try. He's like,
Too bad of a squeeze.
Let them all go to the door first, and let my ghoul have its fun before we chump them.
I sort of fell. I wasn't trying to do that.
I know. Just
Gosh.
be a little more. Can she have advantage on the spell check? Now when I'm telling her she's not being very stealthy.
I am being
Or,
assisted.
Like re-rolling it.
you can do a reroll.
Yay. I'm worse than a 3. Woo! 19. Actually, no, it's 20 total. Keep forgetting to add one. 22.
So, peeking around, do we see anything?
You see a faint green glowing light coming from the right side of the entrance. You don't see the creature specifically. You do see the green light.
Do I feel my
Frightened.
ghoul getting the shit kicked out of him?
Not yet.
Is he fleeing in terror?
If you would like to see more, or perception check.
That's
I
plus
thought
9.
it was going to be a 1 for a second.
So
Wow,
that is
perception.
16.
I also have 16.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
You see a few corpses. One of them appears to be a zombie. One of them's there. You still don't see the creature yet. You see one moving in the direction of a doorway that's, or another pathway that's down here. Let's see. You see two of them.
Okay.
You see one that's kind of getting up from a crouched position against the wall, and one that's kind of walking in.
Oh, that's what that noise was. It was the
Direction.
zombie, not Yod.
You see what could probably be a zombie laying still limp and unstirred in the bottom of the trench on the far wall.
Okay.
And that's what you both see.
Well, do this together, folks.
Yes. I still get first check.
We're attacking together right now. Sneak attacks.
Yes. Is
He
it
let
still...
you fire a minuscule amount before him.
If I do Hunter's Mark, is that still...
You get a turn. Yeah.
Yeah, but like okay, I'm just making sure that doesn't ruin the surprise round.
Nope.
Okay.
Surprise round's a whole round. You get everything. Movement, bonus action.
And technically, a surprise round is not a surprise round. Surprise round is nothing. What it is it's the first round, and everybody that is surprised, it's a condition. They don't take a turn. So it's not like a round of surprise, but it's a condition that someone gets.
I like saying surprise round.
Yeah, it works
It's
better.
less confusing. Okay, I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark on the closest one.
Okay, that would be that one.
Yes.
And
I'm gonna move inside a little bit so you can.
They're all two.
Yeah, you should give them different numbers though, so you can tell which one's which.
Probably.
Any questioning on this?
No, I'm just trying to a piece of advice.
I'm questioning my methods of figuring out what your method is.
I'm gonna move over here so that he can.
You're moving there.
Yeah,
Okay.
just over. I've got a high stealth. It's okay.
For you guys, because now you kind of see more of there.
Okay. There was only 5 before. I didn't see this area before. Is the thing. I stopped at the door. I saw 5 weird creature and just ran.
There's another one down in the trench here. Goes up against the side closer to it.
So they look like they fought something. Or are they just sleeping?
They were just,
Relax.
sprawling against the wall.
Just like a zombie outbreak.
Not all zombies constantly stand up and go. Not all zombies do that. Also,
Did you just go there?
I did. I still hate you for that.
you see the green flaming skull over in this corner of the room.
I kind of want to get rid of that first, but I also don't want to provoke it.
Do you want to fire it together?
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like shooting the zombies would provoke it anyway, so we might as well kill it first.
Let's try it.
Okay, I'll just mark this on that. Okay, and I get 2 attacks.
Teleport.
I'm so happy.
Teleport. Yes, teleport.
You wish.
I wish. Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at it twice.
And I'm going to electric shock it twice.
Okay.
Ready? Does my to hit go up at all?
Yeah, it's proficiency plus dex.
So we look at
Okay, so it's plus 7, so 14 for my first arrow.
Okay. You get a hit.
Okay, should I go ahead and move for the second one?
Mm-hmm.
9 plus 7, so it's higher than the other one.
Fair no damage.
Does my damage change at all?
Ow. That was
Shouldn't.
cocked.
No, your damage won't change any.
So
Just
this
the to hit.
is an 8.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yep.
And then this one's 18.
Not much.
$11.
That is 10 for the first one, and 10 for the second one.
Nice.
I love having 2 attacks in Humpty's work.
Right?
I need to pick another spell soon. I'll try to work on that.
You get to pick second level spells, which means you get your lightning arrow. Yep.
Do I get more than 1 second level spell? Because you have 2 slots, so I have to at least 2.
And you'll also be able to select another first level as well. Because you gain
Probably.
another first level slot as well.
Sweet.
It'll tell you when you go through the
You don't have to have Wi-Fi to use acrobatic to do it.
No.
Then I can do it tomorrow. At the
By
rate
the
of my turn.
way, by the time you immediately before you go to take your attack, you do feel your raised zombie start to stir with
Pain.
the effects of something happening to it.
So can I take its turn now?
It has to be an initiative, right?
Would it have its own initiative on the side?
I'm so happy. I just dealt 20 damage to that
Did-
thing.
Did we roll initiative yet?
No, but I'm thinking because I'm thinking the ghoul specifically just does not impose surprise on the zombie. His zombie, the raised zombie doesn't impose surprise because he was making noise.
Well, I use my part of my turn to give it an action.
Okay.
But it costs a bonus action, and I've already used my bonus action. So.
Anyway, where was I?
I kind of
Oh,
want
yeah.
to move away from the other zombies, but like,
No, I can't do anything with it.
I don't want to be that close to that zombie.
At this point, you hear a collective, well, not really collective, but a series of because the lightning, or the attack that you made that did not hit the skull, it arced up, hit the ceiling, and some shards of rock kind of fell off of the ceiling and the wall and kind of just rolled and dusted down towards the door where you guys are standing. And now you hear, as I said again, the collective, spontaneous, just some light stirring. Everybody roll initiative.
Use a lot of electricity spells,
I
please.
think that's still my favorite
That's what I
phrase.
do. 12. That's
I was almost a natural 20, but it's a 15 instead. Or not 15.
That is
12.
12.
14. 14. I don't add anything to
12.
initiative, right? Okay, so it's
Initiative. 12.
12.
Alright.
Both got 12.
I got 14.
My face though. How much of that do you drink now?
Huh?
How much of that do you drink now?
Teach my young. Roughly.
Mine's still about here.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's still a half. My place still a half. Where's yours?
About here.
Yeah, we both drank the same amount. You started way before me. This is not good. I have to be up in the morning, guys. Maybe I should stop while I'm ahead.
I mean, you go to sleep at like midnight anyway. You'll have 2 hours.
I have to give my dog a bath. Yep, I need this.
Alright.
Just don't tell anyone that you have it.
Except everyone on there.
Yeah.
Which
Yep.
is like 3 people total, not including, or including me. This is what this looks like, guys. It's really dark because I turned down my brightness to save battery. But it, like, it's just kind of not
At
okay.
this point, the skull turns towards the source of the disturbance. You see the flame begin to flicker brighter.
See She actually said that, by the way. She goes, uh-oh. Get mad now.
Back away.
Starts trembling. It's mad. You can't move. You can't move. Boom! That was very exaggerated.
God, I had a chance to take a cantrip, but I think I should have took it because it would have fit that just perfectly. Toll the dead.
Oh. Oh.
What are you owing about? What are you owing on the pound?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
What have you done? What have you done?
Everything.
Everything wrong.
Good. Everything good.
Everything bad.
I do not regret this at all.
I can't even sign language. I went to spell bad, and instead of doing a D, I did an F. Baff!
Baffle.
I am baffled. Take swig of energy.
I thought this was gonna be like when you're drunk.
I swear I am never getting drunk.
It's gonna happen on accident. You know it.
Nope. I refuse.
Alright, so.
Honestly, I found out the hard way. It doesn't matter how much I drink.
You drunk.
I don't get drunk at all.
Okay, Barry Allen.
Sorry, guys, I just had to reference something
500
really
for
quick.
just get me tipsy for a few seconds.
What?
Sorry, guys, I just had to reference something really quickly. So, resuming the narration. The flame on the back of the skull, flickering brighter and brighter. A portion of flame goes, just flickers straight up in the air, and then immediately right in front of the two of you, with something of a bolt of green flame just appears in the air in front of you and just strikes the ground, going expanding in a rate in a outward direction full of green flame, encompassing everything in its path and incinerating
Careful.
everything in its
I just won't
path.
touch it.
Both of you make
Dexterous.
You're touching it.
dexterous.
I know, I'm putting it back where it was.
You
Natural
probably
20.
know what this spell is.
Did you just get a natural 20?
Mm-hmm. Fireball too.
5! That's why! It's okay, she's terrified of fire. It makes sense. I hate this dice.
Oh no.
Now I rolled an 11. I hate your guts! Every time I put it down, it rolled a higher number.
Wouldn't a fireball affect everyone in that area?
I rolled a 5.
What say was that, a dex?
I don't think it'd reach you.
You're behind a
It
wall.
doesn't go through corners.
Oh, it doesn't.
God, why are you burping?
I don't know. Where are you?
Tim, respond.
Tim! Mr. Tim!
Team.
Mr. Tim! With an N.
Okay,
Tim and...
Fondriel, 22. Mullen, 11.
Oh gosh!
Oh, that's not bad.
You are burning and on fire.
Stop, drop, and roll! Where's the water? There's supposed to be water in the channel!
It takes an action to put yourself out.
Oh, we're both ignited?
No. I was just doing that for dramatic.
Dramatic effect. So if I was at 30, I know at 8.
Is 30 your HP?
That,
Apparently. According to him.
well, half of your health
Gods
die
should be higher than
plus
30.
your constitution.
Should be higher than 30, shouldn't What's
no,
that?
no. Yods is.
Yeah, so 30.
it? 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't have any constitution.
That's right.
God, y'all didn't have any constitution?
We're not knocked prone, are we? Or like you're no, okay.
Just
Is
set
the fire
to
still burning?
momentarily.
It's an explosion that goes away.
Where the fuck is my phone? There it is.
Curse him. Stupid. Fire. I will murder your guts!
And Mullen,
Or your lack of guts.
do you look over Mullen at all?
No, she's just enraged. You can literally see the green reflection in her eyes still. Because she's so mad. And also freaked out.
Yeah.
Also freaked out. Let's
Yeah,
see.
you're gonna hate the gunslinger.
You're about
She
to
already
hate Mullen.
does.
You're about to hate Mullen.
If you use more electricity. Oh, look, that's what it looks like.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
That's actually.
You should probably show that to the camera.
You can see the top of it.
They really using the book?
You can see the top of it. See? Look.
There, that's all you get.
Look. See, you can
Alright,
see it.
so let's see. Let's see.
Barely.
This
Tim
would
has
be
still said
15, so 20 would be
He's probably just listening.
Listening.
like huh? No, 20 would be
It's 20
This.
across, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
okay. So it'd be like centered here. It'd be like
It would probably hit these two.
Yeah.
And it probably would have hit Gungar.
What if it is?
Or wait, no.
It's here,
It's
5, 10,
20
15.
feet from here. It's not a 20-foot radius, is it?
yes, it's 3 foot radius. It goes out.
Okay,
It
so
would have hit
it
Thunder.
is-
And
So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then it's 20 feet from the center point. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So it would hit
it would hit itself.
these 4.
It would hit itself.
And Gundren and
And
Sildar.
Gungar and Sildar.
Yep.
Lucky you, it doesn't go around corners. You see the fire and go, glad I stayed back.
20 foot radius sphere. Yeah.
Guys, this is the color of the fire. Right there. It's monster fire.
Probably would have died if that would have hit me.
Yeah, that was my pen now.
I'm a very flammable
Guys.
person by
I know who invented this energy drink. Wolverine. It's got his claw marks in it.
You're terrible.
I finally watched all the X-Men movies, okay? Just deal with it.
Is it sad to say that was my
Also-
first thought?
Bruce the worst.
Also, I'm going to
Okay.
see the new Jurassic World movie Monday with my friend Ashley. I've finally watched all of the other, I've watched all of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Obviously, Jurassic World's the best out of all 4. Just saying.
I kind of
Chris
like.
Pratt.
Well,
Yeah.
I like the first
You
one.
feel your ghoul taking some more damage.
Okay.
Or zombie.
Third one's the worst.
That's universally agreed on.
Andrea.
People get mad that Malcolm was the only one, the only old character in the second one. I'm like, I liked it.
Oh,
Thunder.
What?
It's your turn.
Oh, hey! Okay, so she's really bad.
Actually, well, before you do that, the skull moves over here.
Meanie.
Hail of Thorns if you have it.
I'm looking to see what it does. Like how far? So 5.
5 foot all
All
around.
within 5 foot of target. Okay, so yes, I'm glad it moved. Because now I've got Hunter's Mark on it and Hail of Thorns. Can I shoot it from behind the other one?
It's floating in the air.
So then yes, got it. Okay, so I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns.
There you go.
I can only do that on 1 arrow though, so
Yep, it's a bonus action to cast.
okay. I'll just do the Hail of Thorns one first, I guess. And it makes a dex save.
And you do have 2 second-level spell slots that you can use. You can upgrade it.
That's true. How do I, what do
You
I do?
just cast it at second level.
And then it does more damage.
Oh, plus 1d10 per spell. So instead of doing 1, it'll do 2d10 spell. Okay. 3, 5. Oh, okay. So 12 plus 7. So 19 for my first one.
You're making one.
Yeah, the first one is Hail of Thorns though, so
Okay.
you would.
If you're shooting twice, go ahead and roll for your second.
Okay. 7 plus 7 is 14.
Okay. They both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. For the Hail of Thorns, he makes a dex save.
All creatures in 5 feet make a dex
Right,
save.
so both of them do. And if they make the save, then it halves the damage. She's
Your spell DC is 13.
Right.
Oh wait, no, 14 because your proficiency went up. Yep. So 14 is your spell
Okay,
save
so
DC.
that
Roll for just this. The
Just.
fire.
The hail.
Thorns are pushed.
Okay. So that's 9,
For the first.
10, 14, 21. For the first one. Wow, 21 is one hit. Nice. And then. Oh, plus actually 21, 25. Sorry, 45. I forgot to add my plus to damage. Oh, I forgot to add it before too, so I actually did 28 total before.
Yeah.
I actually did 28 before, I forgot to add it before. On my first 2 arrows, it was not 20, it was 28 total.
Okay, well then for your second hit.
No!
No.
6 total. I rolled 2 ones, guys. That's great.
GG. GG.
Okay.
That's okay.
You notice the flame around the skull is now glowing ever brighter and larger. It just keeps going, and it's flickering a lot faster now, almost more like a wave of flame around the skull.
Did you give the other one damage for my hail of thorns?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure.
So apparently Yod has a plus
Yeah.
2 column.
He's screaming.
Oh,
Anyway.
like the ones on Black Ops too.
Yes, exactly like that.
I can't make that noise without hurting myself.
Alright. And on that note, this zombie is pretty mad at you for just hurting it like that.
Does my AC go up when I level up?
It's
No.
just your dex.
Yeah, it'll just be your dex plus whatever your armor is.
Okay.
At least your ace. Nah, that's not even gonna hit anyway.
18.
The zombie reaches out for you. He reached a little too early though. He ends up right in front of you.
Can I just like reaction cut off his hand? Darn. Can I learn that as a reaction?
If you were a fighter, probably.
This one's climbing up out of the thing. The trench.
I'm gonna have to.
This
Double
one's
whack that
climbing
thing.
up out of the trench.
I like how they all rolled better initiative than you guys.
The zombies are all the
Assuming
same
it's
number.
13. Was it 13?
Yeah, because you guys are 12.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah, you guys are 12, 9, 14, so then maybe between us we make it 13.
These two zombies are also going to make grabs actually.
Wow, I'm already at 8, guys. I should have eaten a berry. Or, ran.
Am I able to
Let's
see
try to
any
attack
of the
modifier.
ones attacking her?
No.
No. I can see this one by peeking around the corner, but
It's
that's
your
it.
spells.
You can see this one.
Yeah, that's what I was pointing to.
Okay, that's the
And
only
none
one
of
you
them
can
see
see.
though.
One of them does not reach you. The one that's kind of behind the wall a little bit.
Our phone's ringing.
Doesn't reach.
I was like, what's that coming from?
And then the one that's next to you does reach. It grabs your arm and just starts to dig into it.
I'm kind of used to the clawing at this point, so I just kind of wince. It's like, ugh.
Just hope you don't get
As long as it doesn't bite me, I'm okay.
Just hope like how you don't get a disease.
Right,
Is she
yeah.
out?
Not quite.
What if?
1 hit point.
What a roll.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
I have 2 health left. I need a healing spell! I'm greatly injured! Save me!
I can heal if I can get up there.
Just make your way over here!
I'm gonna throw.
Just
You go
reach,
next.
Oh,
reach through Mullen and just...
well,
Just kidding.
I'll start off by doing. I'm
Try
gonna.
and kill this.
Wait, he said
I'm
no,
gonna-
y'all did. Y'all did what? How long ago was that?
Probably just a few moments ago. I'm gonna work my way through because you can move through friendly source. You're right here. This guy gets attack of opportunity on me since I left his combat
That
range.
is true. What's your AC again?
14.
Wait.
That is it.
Okay.
His claws graze you as you walk by and you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Now
Terrible.
23. And as I'm walking by Fawn, I'm going to use my healing hands for 5 hit points.
Okay.
Because that's what I can do at my level.
I missed it.
Nice.
And
Your favorite number?
at that point, this one right here, I'm going to... Fawn, all you hear me say is get ready to hold your breath.
Don't do anything that's gonna hurt her.
Sneaking loud about right here.
Okay.
I'm about to do fire.
That's why I said
Hopefully
hold your
so.
breath and move back.
Fire and that will just make the whole cavern explode. Don't you dare.
Can we not?
Fine.
Try and do something to this guy. That's the one guy I can't reach.
Yeah, the one that can't reach me. Don't save me. That's okay. He's got it. He literally looks at you and goes,
Mullen flips a finger up, and you see a small
Which one?
bead.
Which
Alright. On the skull guy. Can you hit the skull guy?
I can hit everyone.
You saw this guy.
I can hit everyone technically, but he's the one that's at the most HP.
mm-hmm.
He
Actually,
Fine.
they're all equal.
I'm
except
gonna
for
put a
this guy.
shatter right here.
Okay.
there you go.
So, shatter, 3rd level.
15.
Yeah, DC 15. It's a con save.
Alright.
That's 3d8. Wait. 48. Because I'm casting at 3rd level. I can find my other d8. There it is. Oh god, that's a lot of low numbers. 10, 12.
12 was your
12.
GG. Guys, I have a blueberry. That's what color my good berries are. They're blue. They can't be because they're made of
You can make whatever color you want.
they're made out of a specific berry though. They're red berries.
As soon as your shatter takes place,
I mean, you
If
can.
you
how
love
much HP
spells.
does this thing have?
1.
I mean, it doesn't hit her.
It doesn't hit her.
It's a lightning spell.
Oh, okay. 1.
It arcs over here, catching Faith in the blast. Also knocks some rock down from the wall.
Guys, try not to do so many lightning spells.
By this point, this whole area here, where the fuck is the marker,
She's kind of like
is now covered
finally popped.
in a lot of
Mine's-
large rocks and rubble. Just from all the lightning flashes,
Okay.
breaking rocks.
Can I see if I notice something?
Also, portions of the wall are missing.
Guys. Well, not guys, just DM specifically.
Just the ends.
Yes.
What is it?
I want to see if she notices that most of whenever the lightning trails off, it mostly generally goes to that corner.
That would be an Arcana check.
Dang, I'm only got +1 in that. Well, it could just be. It's just me noticing that the lightning just goes that way. It's like me noticing a pattern.
Perception.
I could say maybe that would qualify as a nature check.
Still only +1, so whatever. I need to
Roll an
go.
natural 20?
Mm-hmm. Maybe I
Use-
should roll this
use-
one.
Here, use one of mine.
You don't. The DC,
I don't trust yours either.
The DC
Here,
for these
use-
things changes every time. So
Okay, here we go.
Use one of my.
Dang it!
Use my brand new die that I have not rolled
If you'd
yet.
like to use a different die, you may. Once. And you have to keep the roll.
Okay, it'll be higher than 3.
That,
It's a 17.
so it's a
18.
7. Oh, okay.
That was 17. So 18.
18!
Brand new die.
Can I
Never
keep it?
rolled. No.
You're welcome. I got in a good habit for you.
Hell, now I'm gonna roll it. It's just gonna roll natural ones the rest
You
of the time.
notice,
And then you'll give it to me.
You notice the magical energies are drawn to the devices placed throughout the room.
He told you.
Oh, I was like, devices.
Also, I would just like to point out, I forgot to mention this earlier, but the what the fuck is it called? The water wheel. The water wheel that's like, I think
It's in the.
it's here. Yeah, that caught on fire. Okay.
So the
Anyway.
Spellforge will never be used again.
I want to point out to
Remake
the magic users about them.
Oops.
The lightning.
I just knocked the camera myself.
Good job. So I point out to you guys that the magical lightning stuff is attracted to the machines.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay.
Also, when your shatter happens, a very loud, high-pitched scream starts emanating from the skull.
Oh! I think I heard
I heard it too.
Everybody's deaf now.
it. True!
So then you see me gesturing and talking and can't hear me, and so you both message me and go, what? And I go, ah! Not at the same time! Both ways, not at the same time!
And with my bonus action. Up to what level can I cast with my bonus?
One, just level 1.
Just level 1 for cantrips. Alright, on the skull, Tasha City's laughter.
Okay. What is that? Again? Is that
It
wisdom?
immobilizes it on its turn.
It's a wisdom
And
save,
yes,
right?
it's a wisdom save.
I just got the chills. I didn't bring a jacket. I went home to grab my stuff. I didn't change it. Okay. So I was worried about getting here, so I said, oh. And I got a card, and I'm like, I didn't change. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh.
damn it. Alright.
Mullen, go ahead.
Mullen walks right here, up towards Fawn.
Oh. I decided to randomly look back at the thing.
So,
Wait,
wait, so for squares purposes, you're like here?
But he's slightly walking into your square, and he just goes, smiles, trust me, and covers your eyes.
No. She doesn't trust you. Maybe you should roll persuasion.
Natural 16 plus 1.
Yep, okay, fine, she trusts you.
And behind him, this small bead of
For the rest of the
red
night.
Yes.
is sparked up from his finger, and he just
I'll just give you that
drops it.
full
I'll
set
let
to use.
Okay.
You guys.
It is a brand new after all.
What just happened?
fireball.
Hi.
Actual fireball.
Why did I trust you?
Well,
That should be all.
the other one was actual fireball too, it was just different color.
Yeah.
Is it 86?
His was real
Yeah,
fire.
that
That
was-
was Greek
yeah.
fire.
That was a
Greek
horrible
fire is
roll
real
for
fire.
86.
It's magic
Yeah.
fire.
It was.
That's fine.
Sierra.
What?
You would have died outright if you would have rolled well on that fireball.
Yeah.
That's 8d6.
That is how many I rolled for your damage that on for the fireball. You got lucky.
Yeah. You might have had to start creating a new character. Already.
27. To
You can specify
everything.
not legal.
27 everything but my allies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she looks at you and she believes. Then you know she
He
doesn't.
still has his hands over her eyes.
Oh, well then he
DC
doesn't.
also 15?
Yeah, I believe so.
So he doesn't even look at her. He can feel the love that trusts you in her. Like he can feel it in her facial expression.
Well, I mean, all you feel is the bubble.
And the heat.
Nope, you don't feel any heat. You don't feel anything.
Well, I hear it.
You hear the explosion.
Yeah, and so
That's
she's
it.
just like
What bubble are you talking
the protection bubble.
about? Oh, the shoes thing.
Still though, she's mad. She was already freaked out by a fireball
Yep.
once, and she knows that's exactly what it sounds like, and she knows exactly what she did.
Yep.
She kind of just elbows your arm to get you off of her face, and she glares at you. Is that an action?
On your turn to
Bonus
I
action.
don't want to know, because
I'd say bonus action.
but I need my bonus action to make berries. I'm not gonna make any berries, dude. But no, I need my bonus action for my other sword.
You have
So
two
you move
attacks.
your hand anyway when it's my turn, so I can attack.
Mhm.
But no, it's
Yeah,
the
you have
finesse
two.
one.
If there is an extra.
Yeah. It's
Does that mean I get 4 swings now?
No.
Any
You
portion,
get 3 swings.
any
You get
portion
2
of
swings with your action.
the
One with your bonus
forge that was not on fire already now is. These 4 corpses start burning up in flames and fall.
Wait, they all died. You killed them. What's their like HP?
They're zombies. They don't have that much HP.
I probably did their HP and damage halved.
Wait, what?
Half their HP was probably, or half the damage I did was probably their HP.
And then
So you did
Like double
half
it.
and half and.
Yeah.
and then of course the flaming green skull.
So yeah, when you move your hands, you just
Skull
get
flaming green. As soon
You
as
have
this
this-
fireball passes
disdain
through the
and
area,
disgust and
you no longer hear the screaming. And the skull kind of shatters into a little pile
You were
of
scared
sand
of that.
and
he just
lands
killed
on the
that.
ground in a small pile.
Can I please do a religion check to know if I should do anything with that skull?
You already know, don't you? Yes, do a religion check.
You better roll well, man. Never mind.
Natural one.
Natural one.
Alright!
I would probably assist. I'm adept in religion.
Well, then you roll your
I'm
own.
gonna
You would
say-
do it on your own.
No, because it's my religion check and then yours.
Yeah, you would do it on your own.
That's natural 3 plus 4, so 7.
You also gain nothing from your past experiences.
Why does this seem familiar? Why can't I place this?
Did that guy die or no?
He is not dead now.
Okay.
Can I shoot him?
He's
Well, it's still my
he's
turn.
standing there like he's in pain.
Can I shoot him?
He's on fire.
He's
Can
not
I have your,
he's
can I
alive,
have your bonus action?
but he's in pain.
Mullen goes, flips up a nice knife, and hands it to you.
I'm a ranger and I got like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it.
On your turn.
Yes. Is it my turn?
This cannot happen technically, but I am using my bonus action to create the ice knife. I'm just not throwing a chance. I'm just doing flavor.
Okay.
Flavor.
That
So
works.
basically, it's still to hit,
Yeah.
but it's to her to hit, and then it still does the explosion.
What's the damage on it?
It is a D10 and then 2d6.
I would need a d6.
Okay. Is that a to hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I add my?
Roll to hit, and
It
it'll
would be
be.
the same as a dagger.
And we said daggers would be the same as my longbow. So it'd be 7. Plus 7. Okay, so it's my turn now?
No.
Just
Why would
asking.
it be your turn when you just had a turn?
I didn't just have a turn. I had a turn, the zombies all went, and then they went.
Let's see. Well, Gundren and Solar are basically just going to stay stationary.
And watch.
Let's see. So we go to you, and then we go to. Okay, go ahead.
Yes! I knew it!
Oh,
26
nice.
total! It was a natural 19.
So you're throwing. So. Oh, it is a
That's
dagger, like a dagger.
It is a dagger.
It is a dagger. Okay.
Here we go. Oh, I moved my hunter's mark to it, so I need another d6.
It's
That-
my damage.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Darn, but I'm the one throwing it.
It doesn't
work
matter.
that way. It's
Darn.
not.
This is
Hunter's Mark
flavor.
is a spell.
Either way, I still moved it to it, just to clarify. Can I use your ghoul to keep my hunter's mark? Sweet.
girl's dead.
Oh, dang. 11, 12, 13.
No more. No more.
I haven't done any dramatizing because it's all just been going up in flames.
It's all going up in flames. All of his dramatizing is going up in flames.
Because I'm just that good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your applause.
Hey, I bet the forge is lit now.
That music was a hint. It was supposed to be creepy.
Also,
Alright, you can dramatize this one though, because
it's I've never used ice knife.
it explodes on your back.
It's basically your thorns.
But ice.
But ice. Wait,
Nice
what,
ice
ice?
still turns into Ice is my knife!
No! Come on, man.
It's a talisman of ice.
That's okay. Get all your
It's
movie
a dagger made of ice!
Get all your movie references out tonight because they'll be forbidden from now on.
No!
Because of that reference.
Frozen is my life! Not
I've seen that
really.
movie way too many times.
I bet I've seen it more than you.
You want to bet?
Yes.
237 times because of Walmart.
We talked about this. Never mind, I withdraw my bet. I bet I've seen it more than you.
Oh yeah, I've watched it once.
Smart man. Anyway, so I need to know. Wait, ice.
AC 15.
It was.
Okay.
It hits it in there.
The zombie comes up behind you and slices you.
But-
Wait,
for
what
I'm
if
not
I
done yet.
Wouldn't I have seen it coming?
We're still in initiative.
This is still an initiative.
Yeah.
Dude,
But I would
didn't
have seen it
dramatize
top.
my ice knife. It's
They came out of this hallway. You did not see them before.
I'm sad. You didn't let me finish.
What?
It hit it in the neck.
Oh, that's right. You knew it, so I moved on.
I was working on it, okay? I was trying to figure out how to do it. We hit it right in the center of his neck.
And then
And then it exploded in his head. We got stuck on the stalactite.
Nice.
you know what? I'll let you do that for flavor only. Technically, though, the head would explode.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
The head would have had shrapnel go through it at least.
Okay, how about this?
It's
The head is
she
mostly intact, but its ears and eyes have been blown
That's
out.
kind of what we assumed. Now we go with the original story.
And then it goes up.
We're
and
not
it's-
changing it.
No, it still does that. I'm just clarifying more details.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mullen got slashed.
Okay.
And then Amithrogus.
Alright, I'll scoot forward. And I will do Thunder Wave second level.
He just kind of like get pushed into you as the zombie slashes him.
That will be a con save.
Hi.
I'm gonna go back to something I said at another day.
38.
Not now.
Oh,
Why do you keep saying we're in?
Okay, roll revenge.
I know.
he just grins. Later.
Can I steal one of those D8s? I just need a D8.
I'm gonna find it. I'm not gonna try. Every time I go to reach for D8, I grab the D10.
I feel like so horrible with damage!
Here, maybe let's trade for a minute. You try those.
7.
7. Alright.
You try those. They might actually like you.
And using a first level spell, Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Constitution
I don't
save.
care every time you do this.
Is that the same one you just did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you did Thunder Clap.
No,
Oh my goodness, one time, a few years ago, someone told me to go like this, right? I'm like, okay, and then they went. I'm like, I hate you
5 and a
so
7,
much,
so
and ever since then, I've been popping
12.
my knuckles.
And that's
Yep.
double.
I'm so mad.
that's
My
double.
mom gets mad at me, and I'm like, I can't help it now.
Dramatized.
Someone ruined my life.
Mm-hmm.
So
Go yell
as
at them.
the
I don't
first
even
one
remember who it was. I
hits,
just know that I'm super upset.
the shockwave travels through both of them because it's a 10-foot area.
Okay.
Still, and it wasn't like I'm used to
And it's-
popping these. It's
It's a
okay.
10-foot. I'm doing it like up here, not
I'm
Oh,
like,
tiny.
freaking idiot.
So
I'm
the
gonna
first one
punch
travels through, and the first one is starting to look like it's about to fall apart from it.
Mhm.
And when I hit it with the second one, the shockwave explodes it from the inside, like a mini pipe bomb.
Oh, nice. So the first zombie is exploding.
Yep, from the shockwave.
That it for you?
And both of them would have taken damage.
Mullen.
Give me a moment.
No. She just keeps saying no to you. She's a rebel today.
When isn't she?
rebel with some rebels on a hot night.
And he-
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have faith anymore. Sorry.
It's not your fault. I mean, well, sort of,
He
but-
goes to do Faineth. He's like,
Fine, I'll
to
bark
do
for
things
once.
myself.
Use your legs, you old man.
That is a 11 and a 20.
33.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage for both.
Whoa.
That's 14.
Traumatize.
Traumatize. That's
He
it.
literally grabs the zombie and just shocks him into dust. Just.
Hmm.
Did you see what I said?
Okay, I'm gonna have Mullen and Imithril do a contest right now. Mullen,
Okay.
Arcana. Imithril, Constitution.
Oh no, Constitution? That's an 8.
That is 14, 15.
Shit. Okay. Let's see. Imithril. Mullen's shockwave arcs over to part of the machinery, travels around it, and hits your leg and travels up your body, dealing 4 additional damage to you.
Ouch. What am I at health-wise now?
You're at 19.
19.
I'm still 7, aren't I?
I think I'm at 11, 12.
You no longer see any additional enemies in the immediate vicinity. However, all wooden portions of all the machinery and all the supply of coal that was
Gone.
scattered about the area are burned to a complete crisp and are no longer distinguishable as anything other than soot.
So much for the forge.
We can rebuild the wooden parts.
Yes.
I was gonna make a joke about it, but y'all messed it up.
What?
I forgot to do it, and then I was thinking about it. So the joke I was gonna make before any of this happened, she's gonna be she sees the forge, and she was thinking, "I bet I'm hot enough to light that flame."
Does she say it?
That's fine.
No, she was alone when she saw it the first time.
No.
She may have whispered it to Phoenix, but she was super scared of the thing, so she might not have.
Well,
Did Phoenix tell you?
Well, it's over 20.
Yeah, so you know she's thought that because she told Phoenix.
Wow. So when you first saw him, you just kind of like grinned.
And she was confused as to why. Like, what?
okay. So, you're free to explore once again.
I'm doing a full perception of the area.
Okay.
I want to find something that
I pretty much just told you everything.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna walk around and perceive stuff.
perceive stuff.
Okay. You already know that there's the trench, the entrenchment that the
The
water wheel was inside of, has a path leading out to the north, and a path leading east into a small, passageway.
I'm gonna go north.
There's also a hallway to the east,
We can go north.
and then a hallway to the south, and then of course to the way you came.
I'm gonna make some good berries. And eat a couple.
Ah! You killed me!
I'm assuming all the fire's gone out.
Yeah, it's all pretty much
Just making sure. I'm gonna follow you. And you're like,
Okay. You go
She's
looking
mad.
at
plus she wanted to go that way anyway.
Perceiving everything. That is a natural 16. Plus 6, so that's a 22.
Mine's a 18 total.
Those dice are working better for you.
Okay. You didn't really. Well, actually, no, that's good. Perception. What was it again? 16?
22 total.
22? Did you do one?
18 total.
Okay.
That was a whole bunch of stealth checks, I'm guessing.
That was a secret. Don't make assumptions.
I will make
You know what you do when you assume, right?
Yeah, secret assume.
What?
Yeah, secret assume. Critical roll. It's a joke.
Oh, I was making a different joke.
Dang, you watch Critical
She's
Role.
making an ass joke.
I was.
A wide rift fills the eastern half of this cavern. A stream pours out of the west wall, then tumbles down into the rift and flows out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western edge of the rift, leading down to the chasm floor. The rift is about 20 feet deep. And you guys' perception is high enough. On the other side of the rift here, in that little cavern there, you see one bugbear, and you see one male drow.
Ooh.
Drow.
Did not say that, by the way.
Hmm.
I just went, ooh. Also, reference. Every time you say Rift, I think of Doctor Who. The Rift.
Every time I hear the Rift, I think of the Rift from Pacific Rim. That's the first one that comes to mind, made just because of the whole what it's called, the Rift.
Well,
Have you
in
not
Doctor
seen
Who, they were. No, I haven't seen that.
It's a good movie.
Do you remember in Doctor Who where like they recharged the TARDIS and stuff on the Rift?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
Yep.
Anyway.
Alright.
She wants to climb down and back up, but does not want to
So
fight again. She's got, like,
where is
oh.
this?
let's see, I was at 7, so I'm gonna be like
Where are these? Where are
half
these
my
bugbears?
fingers, just 5. So
No
I
drow.
will be at 12. Oh, I thought you said they were.
Bugbears here. No, this is the drow.
I thought you said they were in the down in the chasm.
No, they're on the other side.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
If you need it.
No, we don't.
Good.
Bugbears. They're basically just larger goblins. The bugbears here. So you make any attempt to stealth or?
Yeah, I'll stealth. That's a natural 16 plus 2, so 18.
18 natural,
There you go.
so 23. And Lulu and share stuff, right?
No.
No.
You have to move for
I'm
Because
gonna want Denethral to make another perception.
Natural 16 plus 6, so 22 again.
You share a glance with the male drow. You make eye contact,
Does my
and he immediately looks away. And does nothing. Continues looking at whatever he was looking at.
Mullen's spending out of the reason things.
Okay.
I will message the drow.
I
Okay.
can't even tell you not to because I don't even know you're doing it.
Go ahead.
And it keeps my location completely.
He saw you anyway, so.
Yeah, he saw me, so I'm assuming he knows I'm there. I'm gonna be like, who are you and why are you in this place?
I would not recommend saying that. I would recommend we come in peace.
let's see. Hmm.
And it's in Elven. Or not Elven, because I don't have Elven. Duh. So, common.
You don't have Elven?
No.
I thought you did.
Nope, my other character does.
I thought. Because I remember. Was that what.
I use
Malf-
Malpharmacad.
That's okay. That's okay.
Elven.
You hear no reply,
No reply.
but you did make a connection. And then, quietly, in a very whispering tone from the back of your head, this is not a return message. This is. Are you?
Can you tell where it's coming from when that happens?
No, he has no idea. You can't tell where it's coming from.
I'd assume whatever it is able to read my thoughts, so I just think I'm an adventurer that found this place.
You didn't find it, but I can't tell you that.
You are fooling no one with those trivial.
I think that would be a deception check.
If it was a deception check, I would have made you make a deception
I was gonna say he. Yeah.
Oh, tapping
I'm tapping.
tapping the shoulder.
Yes.
I will message behind me. What?
What are you doing?
And I throw.
Yep.
I'll just message, let's move back the other way.
Why?
I feel we may want to have others with us when we...
Yeah. Why?
There's another form that I can... What's the word I'm looking for? There's another life form here that I cannot detect.
Yeah. Why?
My apologies again. I should have pointed this out earlier. Sorry. But for you guys' perception checks, you do hear once again a ting, 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 metal meeting rock, seemingly coming from further down the rift. Yes?
Oh, I was gonna ask if we could tell where it's coming from.
And I answered that.
Yeah. You good DM. Wait. So can I
Does it
see?
sound like picks?
Sounds like metal hitting rock. That's what it sounds like.
So she's kind of like, no, and squeezes in front of him and looks down into the rift.
Okay.
What was that? Just. That was great.
You don't see anything. Wait a minute, I don't have a pointer anymore. They're all inside the book. You don't see anything in this portion of the rift, and you do see that it closes in, gets wider or narrower in this section here, and it looks like there's another section of the rift off on beyond that you cannot see from your current location.
Okay. Is this a ledge or just signifying that it goes up?
This is a wall.
Okay. I was just wondering, like, if I could walk along that or not.
No.
Okay. So it's just
That
signifying
is
the
a
drop.
this is a 20-foot drop
Okay. It's just
all
making
the
sure.
way around.
Yeah. No, I can scale it.
Cool.
Every time I try to do that, though, I fail.
Yeah. You hear my voice again. I'm gonna go check out the other way. If you need anything, just message.
So I don't reply because I have to leave the reply.
Well, you can also reply and I'll just send okay back.
Okay.
Alright. And you see
You take another step forward and
You
kick
see
something.
Phoenix start to materialize.
I do?
No, Thunder on this.
Oh, okay.
I kick a rock.
No, you take another step forward and you kick something.
Do I know what I kicked?
Yes, you do. Would you like to know?
Yes, I'd like to know.
There's a rope mounted at the top of this entrance to this rift. It goes all the way down.
I want to go. Did you just put that there so I can scale
No,
it?
I did not.
Oh, it's actually.
That was always there.
Oh, sweet.
I think our perception check probably should have.
It was probably too dark.
Dark vision though.
So. Dark vision doesn't make it so that everything is clear. It's just everything is dim.
Everything's in grayscale in dark vision.
Yeah, so the rope would have blended in with the rock. Right?
Metal wouldn't have if it was hooked onto metal.
Either way, you didn't notice it and I
We've gotten this far, we're sticking with our guns.
But our gunslinger isn't here.
Huh?
I said, but our gunslinger isn't here. How can we stick with guns that we don't have? Sorry, okay, we got half an hour. Let's do this thing.
Probably less than that.
No, 20 minutes. Okay.
5 minutes.
I
Probably 10
want to
for
go
an
halfway
hour.
down and see if I can see the bottom. Can I see the bottom?
Yeah, it's only a 20-foot drop.
Oh. So I can see there's nothing down there.
For the third time, there's nothing in this area.
Yes, you said that. I got it.
You
Okay.
can't. You can.
I'm going down.
You're going down.
Yes. And I told Layla to stay and guard the top.
Okay.
For fun. I now have it. That's great. Do I notice them walk up behind me?
Silver notices that you leave and are following you.
Okay. Do I notice Gundren up there?
You know that Sildar, Gunnan, and Emithra will follow you. You don't. After you start going down, and you know fall left on this. After you start going down, you don't know who stayed moving.
Okay.
I'm
Can
kind
I
of trying to give you both
s-
equal opportunity.
Am I done?
You have to spend an hour, right?
Mhm.
Then you're not anywhere close to being done.
Can I see down this way now?
You can kind of see. So now, before you could only see to here. Now you can kind of see down almost a little further further down where the water is. But you can tell that there's more that you can't see.
Okay. Can I tell that that's where the